No, wait, there we go. I can click on audio buttons. Hi, we're live on the internet. We got Sherry and Barb and Jen in the chat. Thank you for joining us on this random Friday afternoon. In typical live fashion, at least one of us is eating lunch, breakfast, whatever.
Listen, I have a cinnamon bun right here from Tallgrass Prairie that was frozen and is now thawed.
Oh, I'm jealous. Okay, that's better than my Cliff Bar.
Oh, I have one of those too. I have the peanut butter one. My computer, it has everything. You're going to be too big, I think.
So if I have to reach over my laptop to get my cup of tea, how long is it going to be before I dump my cup of tea on my work laptop?
Not nearly as long as you think it'll be.
That's yeah. Okay, let's just move that.
Does that work as an estimate for you?
I can't put it in its usual place because I've got a light there. And I need it later to launch the merch store whenever we want to do that, I guess.
That works. What size of needle are you? I'm so excited for the merch store. It's not even funny.
I'm equal parts excited and terrified. What if everybody hates it? Like, I'm excited that it's finally a real thing, but yeah, I'm terrified it's gonna be an abject disaster somehow. I don't know how. I have no idea. I literally have no idea. They say at work that like they're all about the merchant empathy and understand the merchant, and we build for the merchant, and it's all kind of like yeah. But they also deeply encourage you to open your own store so that you are a merchant, so that you understand. And I thought, like, yeah, whatever, it's just like a little merch store for this little podcast. But I'm like, I'm just as nervous as everybody else in those clips that they share internally of their merchants that are so excited about their business. I get it. I super get it now. All that merchant empathy. So much merchant empathy right now.
Probably why they encourage you to make a store, so that you have a really good understanding of the, oh my god, what have I done?
So Sherry says, I'll spill my tea 1 second later than when I hit the mic. You're probably right. I will punch the mic and spill the tea all at the same time.
I mean, if you didn't, it wouldn't be a podcast.
We've got Erin and Tracy in chat now as well. Oh, and Melanie as well. Hi from New Brunswick.
Hey, New Brunswick.
Hello, welcome.
I've been thinking about frogging a project anyway, so I might just frog a project. And then
I've got a sad mitten to frog. I could cast on a mitten, or I could frog a mitten that I have to recast on later anyway.
That September sock yarn is my dragon Cowl sock yarn, so I can't show anybody yet. Because reasons. But so I paired up Jocelyn's. Okay, should we do the spiel? We should do the spiel, guys.
Okay, let's spiel away.
We're
I'm gonna
minutes
back
in.
up so you can't hear me chewing.
Microphone's not that sensitive. Guys, welcome to the Northern Knits podcast. It's a live cast on party version 1.0. I was talking with Diana. We're going to do like a pajama e-knit party later on today for everybody who's at work right now and can't join us, or for people who are keeners and want to do both, because why not? It's a Friday of a long weekend. If you've got the time, we would absolutely love to sit and knit with you. We are casting on for the start of the winter accessories gear cowl or knit along. It can be crocheted, but you know, gotta pick letters, and we chose the K. So I'm gonna start it on my project today. Diana has started her project, and apparently we're already frogging it today. Mittens, guys, she knows how to knit them. It's not a problem. It's really easy, and she does it really fast.
It's the old mittens from like the last time I tried to knit mittens without a pattern because I thought I was better than the pattern, and I wasn't. Well, it's that mitten because I still need to knit that mitten. I just have to frog the existing one.
Oh my god. Crazy pants. So we're doing this. It's going to be over the next 3 months. We're going to do mittens in September, and then it's going to be cowls in October, and then hats in November. Why? No reason. I just arbitrarily decided that right now. We could do hats in October and cowls in November. I don't know. You could do it in any order you want to. I just know this month, me and Diana, we're focusing on mittens.
Because I've got 3
Because
colorwork mittens that people have requested for this Christmas and Christmases past.
I have this really pretty skein of hand spun that the other Jocelyn hand spun for me
Oh,
on her
that's so
drop
beautiful.
spindle.
That's so pretty.
So this needs to be a pair of mittens. And here is some equally nice Briggs and Little Gray. This is going to go really well together. It's going to go so well together. I'm so excited. We're roughly the same weight because, I mean, hand spun. Get a little variable. But then I was like, but if I do mittens, then I'm going to be mad because I don't have a matching set. But if I do fingerless mittens, then I won't be mad because it doesn't have to match in my mind. Don't ask, guys. This is just how my brain works. So I have on my computer a pattern for fingerless mittens that I really liked and I wanted to make. So I'm going to make them. Diana, I don't think I can share screens because you're in charge of this gong show today.
Let's see if I can figure out how to do that.
I don't think I'm
Advanced sharing options. All participants can share.
Ooh, do that one. Let's see if that dorks anything. Borks anything? Borks the word.
Everybody can share everything all the time. That's how it is now.
Sure.
We can share over top of each other if we want to.
Oh,
all the sharing.
Yeah.
So much sharing.
So I committed. I bought the big bottle of this Calypso mango we always get.
Ooh.
Because there's the mango and the white peach.
That's a big bottle. That's
so
a
happy.
big bottle.
They didn't have the white peach, which is like our favorite when we go to Icon. But the mango's pretty dang good. I almost got the lychee.
I haven't thought about that in ages.
I miss Icon so much. All right. I've pulled the English off. Because I went to, Erin was kind enough. She was taking me around, helping me do things because she is an amazing human being and is willing to spend time with me. What? I'll take it. We were up by Seivatel Mall here in the city, and they have an Oh Momo Japan Living, which is like Japan's version of Walmart. They have like everything.
That's such a weird concept, Japan Walmart.
It is, but it's so but you've been in there. It's accurate.
It is. Yeah, it's just like
it's
smaller
weird, but
and
it's
cuter.
accurate. Yes. So I love going any chance I get. My mom's determined to go next time she's in town.
Okay, so I've decided I'm frogging first. That's what's happening.
That makes sense. A UCC milk coffee. I just peeled off the English, guys. I don't know. I've never tried this one before. So gently shake my milk coffee. And then we're going to put it down for a few seconds. I had so many live streams this weekend. I'm like, you know what I'm doing? I am drinking fancy beverages. But I figured I'd save the milk tea for Sunday. For the what's in my cup section. Though it won't be in a cup, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, whatever. What beverage are you consuming?
You know what I mean.
Oh, there's so much chat going on. Okay, let's see. Melanie says, most yarn at Michael's in Canada is 25% off in the new flyer. Nice.
Thank God. Gonna have to buy some Michael's yarn.
Karen is casting on the second cuff of the Dragon M Cowl right now.
So I had to put, I'm trying them out on the Addy Rocket needles that I picked up. So like, I'm going to show Diana, but I have to be careful when we do it for the podcast. Like I'm not going to do it this Sunday. I'm not going to show this Sunday. I'll show like next Sunday. Not because it's an M Cowl, but because people who have ordered the September Sock Club yarn might not have the yarn yet.
Oh, I see.
And it's Erin's, and I don't want to spoil that color for anybody. Guys, I made Diane, I bent her rubber arm. She already knows what September looks like. But I don't want to ruin it for other people. So yes, I've got it on. I'm not done my first cuff.
It might technically be visible in my background. Have fun figuring that one out.
No, yeah, hey. Easter eggs just for Sherry. I decidedly cast it on.
Sherry doesn't wait. She rips it open as soon as she gets it. We know this.
Well, I mean, I'm going to give her the benefit of a doubt. That's what I'm going to do. Now, where is my share screen? I want to share my screen. Guys,
we're off to a rousing start in this frogging process.
I think mess up. Never mind. What are you doing?
I'm making a mess.
Let me know when you can see my screen.
I can see your screen. What are we looking at? We've got some pretty mittens.
These are some fingerless mittens. This is a free pattern, and I'm going to make it so that the gray is where this yellow golden color is, and then
Okay.
Jocelyn's beautiful variegated skein is going to be all the detail work.
Oh, that's gonna be
And
lovely.
it's a free pattern because it's in one size. It just happens to be my size, so I don't care.
Well, that works out. Hands are
That is
often
a
pretty close to the same size.
pretty legit. Now let's see if I can find a name for it. There you go. It's called the Maika.
Sure.
Sure.
Maika. I don't know what language this is. It's not English.
Not English. It is on Ravelry though. And it's mostly because this morning at 10 a.m. I decided that I couldn't not do. Oh my god, it's so tiny to do the stop sharing button. It's so annoying. They're like, oh, you can stop sharing, but it isn't in the bar at the top of your screen. It's in a very, very, very tiny bar under the tiny bar at the top of your screen.
Oh, that's.
For the love of Georgia. So I'm gonna stop sharing, but those are the mittens I'm gonna make. That's my first go.
Sherry confirmed yes, she has already opened the yarn.
Okay. Hey,
So,
listen,
no
I did
spoilers
the
there.
adult thing. That is now all Erin yarn. In that white cubby, that's all Erin.
And there I go punching the mic. That
I
didn't
was
take long.
rage cleaning yesterday. I was so grumpy.
Oh.
Rage. Content for Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're Erin, in which case you already know. Or technically Diana if she's read the Mud channel in the last couple of days. What am I doing? I need a 4mm needle, and I've got a shawl I'm not working on anyway that I like, but I'm not going to finish, and I know I'm not going to finish. I'm just going to go pull the needles out of it. So everybody gets to see my blue dress and my backside. And then I'm going to cast on. I thought about maybe casting on my shorter one, but it's too short for Magic Loop, but I don't think it's long enough for what I want to do. Because you have to cast on 48 stitches. And I think this is too long. This is too long of a cord for 48 stitches. It's gonna be too long, so it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
And it's too short for, no, it might not be too short for, because what's half of 48? 24?
Yes.
See, that just leaves that much of a loop though. That might be okay. I'm gonna try. Worst case scenario, it doesn't work. It just means I don't have to stand up and do other things. I can go back to winding yarn and leaving these draped on my microphone, because that's exactly what I spent all this money on that microphone for.
Yeah, draping things on it. It's a stand
Drape
for
needles
things.
on it. Oh, I know Asa is at the opera tonight, guys, but she bought me this thing, and it has proven so dang handy. It's an ornament-shaped needle sizer.
That is cute.
It fits in my travel kit, so I actually take it places with me. All right.
Progress. I'm down to the cuff.
I'm winding yarn.
What's going on in chat? Some people are proclaiming to be keeners and joining us again tonight.
Absolutely. Pajamas, no pants. It's a no pants knit thing. However you interpreted the word no pants. I'll be wearing my yoga capris, which aren't pants. What am I doing? I'm opening my coffee. I fed the tiny dictator, so we should be good.
The tiny dictator? What is going on here? How did I manage? What is this?
Ooh.
Oh, there's the end. What else is going on? Tracy is cleaning and bringing her iPad around with her.
Oh, lovely, lovely. That's really good milk coffee. Dinah, you'll like this. It's not even sweetened. It's just
perfect.
Milk and coffee.
I like just
beautiful.
Milk and coffee.
I was worried it'd be sweetened and it'd be a bit too sweet, but no, we're good. Now I gotta change my shirt. Dress is too short to do that. Just I rage organizing, so I have all of the stuff on the bottom on the floor here. It's just collections of either very large projects, aka blankets, or leftover balls of yarn I have to do something with. But I have everything else all organized up in here. All the way up to the top, where you can't see. I'm at that point in cleaning and organizing where it's kind of boring, because it's like the last of the last. I can't look at you guys, I gotta wind yarn.
I don't know what conversation led up to this, but Melanie is saying that there is a reason my best friend has a number in her phone under Yarn Pimp. Wow.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Diana, change me to Yarn Pimp.
I mean, yeah, I guess when we're all like enabling each other, that's basically what we're doing.
Change me to Yarn Pimp. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm adjusting the microphone here so you can hear me while I have my head turned. Not that it's a problem.
What have I done?
I know.
Oh, that's what I've done. Okay, this is cool.
Issue.
It's fine. Everything's fine. It's all fine. I'm not tangling all of the... I actually don't care if I tangle all of this yarn. It was like $1 a ball. Cheap Michael's yarn. It's fine.
Oh my god.
And I have
I'm excited about that Michael sale though. Halloween Craft All the Things starts on the 15th. Okay. Of course I'm crafting all the Halloween things. So a sale on Michael's Halloween yarn, totally perfect. Briggs and Little's tags. I'm trying not to hit my microphone, which I actually can't see.
Good job.
Are stickers. So they just wrap them around a strand of yarn. And when you're ready to pull the tag off, you just rip the sticker. The tag stays perfectly legible because it just had a thread of yarn through it. But then all of a sudden, your yarn is ready to go. Oh, I like it. I need to cast up.
Sorry, concentrating very hard, trying to wind dark yarn over top of dark pants when my nails are painted a dark color, so I can't even see my fingers. What am I doing with my life?
I don't know. You made all of those decisions by yourself.
I did. I independently, like an adult, made all of these decisions without thinking about the consequences of my actions.
So I'm not sure what to tell you. Tell you is I shared a picture on Instagram today that I took a day or so ago. Yeah, a day or so ago. Of all the things I casted on today that I'm casting on this week. Holy crap. Holy crap.
Do you have any regrets yet?
Nope. Ask me again in 20 days.
I will remember this conversation.
I know you will. I'm knitting Erin's shawl like it's my job, which is great because I want to get it done. Guys, I'm sample knitting for Erin. But boy, it's a good thing mohair looks pretty because I am not enjoying the process of that.
That's unfortunate.
I don't think it's mohair's fault. It's just that I don't like mohair. I necessarily think mohair's to blame for it.
Sherry's asking if she's doing a cowl right now instead of mittens. Does that hurt her keener status?
Nope. almost pulled out the alpaca that I want to use to make the up north cowl, which is technically a fingering weight colorwork cowl knit in the round, and then you Kitchener stitch it together when you're done. And I want to make a DK like worsted weight version, so it's bigger. And I have 400 grams, 200 grams each of two different colors of alpaca.
Well, that's gonna be, excuse me, so cozy.
I know, but when you're making a 51-inch diameter double wrap cowl, it's for those cold nights. So it needs to be the worsted alpaca.
That's gonna be heckin' warm. That's a January exclusive. Well, maybe February. Depends on the year.
Anywhere between December and March, really.
It doesn't get that cold here. I'm eternally excited about that.
I'm chatting with a guy on Bumble because I'm back to the online dating thing. I want to try it again. He's visiting from Toronto. He's thinking about moving here. I'm like, you visited in the winter?
Oh, poor dude.
Ooh,
come in February and then tell us if you still want to be here.
Guys, I live on a main street downtown. There's going to be a lot of noise. I still have to cast on Jocelyn socks.
Yeah.
Jocelyn sucks. I haven't wound the yarn for that yet. It's going to be my treat if I get as far as I need to get in Erin's shawl by the end of the weekend. Hi. I'm going to make noise now and wine jar.
Okay. I will read some chat. Let's see. Jen is hoping to be finished the shifty sleeve so she can cast on some mittens tonight. That's exciting. I think I've put off stuff and I'm going to have to actually cast something on now. I have the yarn. I have the yarn for 3 different projects. I have the needles that are the needles I need for all 3 of them. I have the patterns for all of them. Of course, the patterns that I'm using are Swedish. So the English is not perfect, so that might take a little bit of extra concentration. It should be fun. It should be a good time. Oh, Erin was saying, you can show the yarn. I think everyone who got it has opened it already. I failed at advertising this month, so only podcast people have it.
All right, which case everybody can see it Sunday.
Because this is not the space for that. We're going to make you wait.
That, and I've put it somewhere and I don't know where I've put it.
Fair. Fair enough.
And I have the lights off in here, so it's a bit dark for me, but it's good lighting for you guys.
Karen's saying, just hope you don't have to frog the mohair.
God, don't.
That would be sad.
Don't tempt fate that way. Trust me, if there's any sort of pattern irregularities where I can't just be like, whatever, it's a design feature, nothing ever goes perfectly right, I need help, or I'm doing it, I'm paging Erin. She's like 5 minutes away by car. She's fixing it. I'm not doing it.
Perfect.
It's not a complicated pattern. It's The Winter on My Mind by Melanie Berg, I believe. It's a very beautiful, simple lace pattern that I'm doing out of fingering and mohair. So you get a nice drapey mohair section and a nice standard fingering weight shawl. So it's gonna be really freaking pretty.
Nice.
It's just to showcase that you can do mohair for anything. You don't have to hold it double as a sweater.
Naughty Yarny says, I hear putting mohair in the freezer before frogging or even winding helps. Sounds like
I've already
a pro
wound
tip
it,
if that
so
works.
I don't know.
Well, if you have to frog it, yeah.
I'll try. Absolutely, we'll try.
Melody says, just finished the 4 inches of ribbing on the sockhead hat. Roundy time now. Yes!
Ooh. Yeah, that's a lot of ribbing.
I don't understand everybody's problem with ribbing. I like ribbing just fine.
I liked making the sockhead hat and it looked awful on me.
I have one of those.
So I frogged that yarn.
Somewhere.
Yeah, you made one.
I don't know where it is right now. It's somewhere.
You're the hat person. What's on the floor over there? I feel like my cat has been in trouble making it load again.
Melanie also says, I'm going to make mittens from the saltwater books after 8 inches of stockinette. That's a lot of stockinette.
That's a lot of stockinette.
But it's such good roundy. It's very soothing, the roundy. I like the roundy.
I'm not dissing the roundy.
Susanna's in the chat. Hello, Susanna.
Hey, Susanna.
She says she's not casting on right now, as she's working
she might be at work.
And listening. She asks, how are you feeling, Jocelyn?
I'm good. My back bugs me a little bit still sometimes, but I'm fine. Trying to convince my cousin to take me to the farmer's market next Saturday, because I really don't want to ride the bus out.
It's a long bus ride out to St. Norbert.
I think the problem is I looked at how fast it is to go by car, and now I'm just annoyed.
That hurts.
If I hadn't done that, it would be fine, because it's only like 58 minutes or something. But I looked
like
at
20
the
minutes
car
by
travel
car?
time. It's 20 minutes by car. Now I'm just pissed and I don't want to do it, which is what I sent him. I'm like, I accidentally looked at how fast it is to drive to St. Norbert's from my house. He's like, what'd you do that for? I'm like, now I'm angry and I don't want a bus. He's like, well, I might be able to take it next weekend. I'm like, urgh.
Entirely reasonable. Because, that's.
Grumpy making. Scrumpy making is what it is. All
I
right.
learned that in normal times, if you want to go to the St. Jacob's Farmers Market out here, if you don't get there by like 8:30 in the morning, you're not getting a parking spot until like 2:30 in the afternoon.
Well, guess you won't be sleeping in, will ya?
Well, the alternative to that is taking the bus, and it does not take an hour. So conveniently, the bus stops just like around the corner from here too, and goes straight there. So, like, I'm not getting up at 7 in the morning on a Saturday. It's not happening.
Why not? I do.
It's not happening.
It's a wonderful time to get up on a Saturday morning, especially if your neighbors were up partying the night before and you turn on the radio nice and loud.
Touche. I might. Well, all our neighbors switched like this week. It was moving week in Waterloo, in Studentville. So I think we have all new neighbors now, like all of them.
Well, yeah, because it's time for school year change. Yeah, there's been a lot of moving in the building because it's just
it makes total sense. I didn't really think about it, like all of them this week. There's been so many U-Hauls on the street.
For the record, it's only for this weekend, and I'm only doing it in the bedroom because the person in the next one over beside me left their alarm on and didn't come home. So it went off for almost 2 hours yesterday.
Oh.
And it was loud enough I could hear the vibrations.
Oh, that's no good.
That's an obnoxious alarm clock. A regular alarm clock, whatever, who cares? I'm getting mad at people when they're walking above you in the apartment. What the hell for? They're walking. Ugh. It's fine.
Sherry says go at 2:30 to the farmer's market. Well, see, but it closes at 3, so like everybody's packing up at 2:30 already, which is why everybody's leaving.
Is gone.
Yeah. I mean, there's still lots of stuff, and people are like, I don't want to pack this up, take it for cheap. So if you like know what you want and you can zip around and get it, and you're not going to be super disappointed if it's not there anymore, then yeah, 2:30 is a great time to go. But if you want to like,
doesn't zip. Diana does not zip.
I can zip, but I'm not familiar with it. I'm familiar enough with it to know that I want corn from this place and berries from this place and eggs from this other place, because it's big. It's bigger than St. Norbert, I think.
I have no idea.
Yes, it's bigger than St. Norbert. It has to be, because there's 3 permanent buildings to St. Norbert's big tent, plus outside.
And building.
Oh, they have a building now?
They've always had a building there.
Oh. What building?
At a community center and an ice rink. It's a whole thing.
Oh, well, I knew the community center was there. I didn't realize that was part of the farmer's market.
It's all one big thing. That's where they do their fall ones and their winter ones. It's all in there.
Ah, that makes so much sense. Okay, but this farmer's market has permanent farmer's market buildings that are not for any other purpose. So okay. I think that makes it bigger. And there's 3 of them.
Sure.
Plus the giant outside. Anyway, it's a good time. If you ever make it out here, we will totally go, and I will drag my butt out of bed at 7 in the morning to go to the farmer's market.
Well, it's because I'll already be making coffee in your kitchen. Because I am a morning person.
Yes.
I'll just make your life easier by making you coffee.
You can play with the espresso machine.
Oh, yeah, that'll go well. Diana, I know you're not awake. I pushed a button, and Ben refuses to acknowledge my existence. Come fix it.
Well, if it makes noise, you did it right. If it makes alarming noise,
I did it wrong.
You probably still did it right, but if it makes very alarming noise, you probably did it wrong.
I did that wrong? Okay.
Yeah.
I was talking with Louise from the Fiber Friends, and she is in to join you and me for going to Rhinebeck if we're able to make it next year.
Nice.
So you will have a second driver.
That's fantastic, because, yeah, I was looking up how long that takes to drive, and, like, I can do it, but it'd be really nice if I didn't have to.
Yeah. And with a second driver, we don't have to. And then we have a third person to split a Airbnb house with or something.
Yeah.
So we can all have space and some downtime, and then it's not just you having to help me all the time. There's an actual other person around. Oh,
so much help. I read a menu or something. So much help.
I want an Orcam my eye so bad. Windy. See, the reason I have to go back to the St. Norbert's Farmers Market is because I tried dill carrots, so pickled carrots.
Okay.
And I ate the whole small jar in less than a month. So gonna have to go buy 2 big jars.
That sounds lovely.
I know. And some more bread and butter pickles. But if I'm already there doing that, I should get bones for beef broth and some bison for the winter and fall veggies. Like, they're going out of business. So I need to do all of that. And then probably pick up some fresh eggs and stuff while I'm there.
Oh, Suzanne was asking, how does she enter her Jocelyn socks in the sock along? Sherry has answered, but just to reiterate, yes, post them in the Facebook group with the hashtag NKP Summer Sock Along, so that we can find it by searching, because otherwise that's just a lot of reading and things get missed because we are human.
It's true, we are. And the Amazing also rescues my butt a lot, guys. Like, a lot.
A lot. I need to design her fancy moderator mug. Still,
she needs a fancy moderator mug.
She deserves a fancy mug. I know she said it as a joke and like is not expecting it.
Oh, but
I'm gonna do it.
She needs it. I agree. I fully agree. I can't wait for my merch. Can it be the middle of September? I mean, not really, because holy crap, do I have a lot of stuff to do. Did you watch the live on Wednesday? Did you see all the things I signed up for?
I watched about half an hour and then my mom called. So I saw the first half hour or so.
Totally fair.
What all did you sign up for?
The Saturday morning sweater was voted in. For my design project, it's Mom made me do it because she wants that shawl with no holes.
Right, yeah.
And then the spinning is the, it's in the Ziploc bag up top because I'm going to apply that bad boy. I'm hoping maybe this weekend to apply that guy before we record on Sunday. We'll see. So I have those things going on. So a new spinning project, a shawl that's only a third of the way in, and a sweater that hasn't even split for the sleeves. That's secret knitting. Then there's the MCal socks, the Jocelyn socks, the mittens, and Erin's shawl. That's 7 projects.
Oof.
Now, technically, I only really need to get Erin's shawl done outside of the challenge stuff. And I have into October because we're not chatting again till the 7th of October.
Oh, yeah, so you've got just over a month.
Yeah.
Are you going to plan to, like, do things on a reasonable schedule? Or are you
Sure.
going to leave it all to the last week?
Leaving it all to the last week.
Solid plan. Susanna, is the shop open? The shop is not open yet. I don't know. Should we
open it up for people? Yeah, go for it.
Should we just do it?
Yeah. Do it.
Okay, sure.
Do it.
Okay,
guys,
so
I
everybody.
ordered a hoodie. I ordered a hoodie.
Everybody, hold on to your horses, hats,
mug,
yarn.
And then Mom ordered a mug. I get to order early, guys. I'm a co-member of this podcast. I got to order early, and a pillow.
Yeah, you ordered like one of nearly everything.
A face mask.
I think like you didn't order a pullover. You got the zipper.
And I didn't order. And I didn't order a shirt.
Didn't order a shirt.
And I didn't order a sticker.
That's true.
I already have stickers.
Yeah, me too.
And I definitely ordered the backpack.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Technically, I ordered 2 mugs because Mom wanted a mug. Mom wanted a Jocelyn-sized mug, so we ordered a Jocelyn-sized mug.
Yeah, you ordered basically one of everything.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Okay.
We knew that was happening. Ooh, I got some music going.
Disable password. What is that?
Ooh, exciting.
I'll do that after.
All sorts of things going on. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn the volume down on my phone. All the way to the bottom. Then I'm going to get off of our YouTube channel.
Okay. I've disabled the password on the website. Let me put up the URL, which I have prepared here.
Piss off. I do not want YouTube whatever. Go away. That's what I said.
Okay. It's live. It's real. It's for real or something. Anyway, did I type it right? Northern Knits Podcast. Yeah, so northernknitspodcast.myshopify.com because I couldn't figure out how to change the URL to be something official looking like shop.northernknitspodcast.com.
Yes.
So you know what?
Susanna.
It is what it is.
It was good for me to list what I didn't order. I don't wear logo t-shirts and I'm not a big fan of pullovers. I get too hot. Dana's like, I designed a sweater. I'm like, where's my zipper?
Yes, I can throw it in the chat. I will do so right now. Northern Knits Podcast
There you go.
.com. So that should hopefully be clickable.
2 wound skeins of yarn. We're ready for mittens.
Lol, that is super not clickable. I don't know how to put a clickable link in the chat. I'm sad. I'm sorry. But at least you can copy and paste it. Apparently chat just doesn't do the automatic link thing. Sorry.
Well, I mean, we'll also have it up on the webpage.
I'm curious. I'm going to see if I can hack the Google Chat slightly.
Okay. I'm going to eat some cinnamon bun.
No, the Google Chat does not accept HTML tags, therefore I cannot force it to be a clickable link. I can just put text in the chat.
You could also open Shopify and search Northern Knits Podcast.
Oh, Naughty Yanni's is saying www.knits. Still not clickable. Anyway, you get the gist. Oops. That's not even the shop one that I put in just now. Oh, God, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop now. I'm making it worse. And yes, Erin, we do have the northernknitspodcast.com URL. You just have to do some like weird network configuration stuff with like domain hosts and CNAMEs because we have it through WordPress where our regular website is hosted, but then the store is on Shopify, which has a different system of hosting, and you have to make them talk to each other, which is doable. I just haven't figured it out yet. So northernknitspodcast.myshopify.com will always work, and when I figure out how to make it shop.podcast blah blah blah, then that will also work, but my Shopify will still also work. Because tech. I have a degree in tech. I work at Shopify. I literally work at Shopify.
I let Diana do all the hard stuff. I let you do all the hard stuff.
To be fair, they do make it really easy if you have like a domain through like GoDaddy or something, but because we have it through WordPress, that's not one of the ones that they have the nice setup for, so we have to do it manually, and I just didn't have the bandwidth for it.
That's fine. We'll get it up in show notes, and we'll get it up on the other platforms, so it's something you can follow.
Yeah.
From the WordPress site.
It's linked on the WordPress site. It's at the top now, right next to there's like the about and contact, and then it's merch. So that links
Beautiful.
properly. Mm-hmm. I'll probably make a reel on Instagram about it later.
I love your reels so much. I look every day to see if you've done a reel. I never know when you're posting them.
Amusing.
I really enjoy them. Cinnamon bun. This is not casting on. This is eating.
It is. I have cast on absolutely nothing. I've opened a store. This is what I have done. This is my accomplishment for the day. I have opened a real store.
I've drank milk coffee, wound yarn, and talked about my pattern. You haven't talked about the pattern you're making.
That was because I hadn't decided until I frogged my thing, and now I have decided and opened it here on my phone.
You're not gonna fancy screen
I was about
share.
to hold my phone up, but you know what? You know what I have the power to do? You know what I have the power to do? Just
share your
give me
screen.
1 second. I do indeed have the power to share my screen.
Guys, she didn't pick up the phone call when I called her on Zoom. She had to call me.
No, that was because you called me in the 90 seconds it took me to go downstairs and get my tea when it was done steeping.
I waited till 10 minutes before.
I'm sorry. It was going through my Bluetooth earbuds, which were not attached to my head or the computer at the time.
I was like, oh, I saw her Discord post. She was running late. Leave it to 10 minutes too. She needs the extra time. Nope, she doesn't let me. She didn't pick up. Okay, cool.
I'm sorry. Oh, come on. How do I know how to computer, guys. Really. Mm-hmm. I really, really do. Okay.
I also have peanut butter covered pretzels here. I don't know. Like, I'm loaded for bear. 3 beverages, 4 different types of food items. It's just sort of gathered here.
Okay, because I'm just sharing a screen, I'm just going to drag this over because it's easier. Okay.
You know what you're doing.
Oh, wait, then you can't see it. Hang on.
That's fine.
Wait, okay. If I do that...
You just tell me what you're looking at.
Share. Share.
Oh, jeez. Hello. Woo.
I don't think this is working. I don't know what I've done.
I see it just fine. Hogwarts
you see it. I don't know. I don't know what other people see.
I like that pattern a lot. That's really cute.
There. Okay, that's better. Is it still sharing? I really cannot tell what's going on right now.
Yeah, no, you should have it. It should, yes. It's sharing. Okay. It's sharing your screen. There you go. Now it's not sharing your screen. What happens is the video of us two go up into the corner of one side of your screen, and then your computer screen just comes
so back. It's really because I've got for the streaming, confusing. I just have my entire monitor being shared, but then Zoom's like, no, I'm going to share your other screen. They're like, no, I don't want you to see the background. You're not supposed to see the background.
All right. Am I casting on a smaller needle size? Nope.
Okay. Well, you saw, so now I can share it for everybody else.
Main color. Oh,
I'm gonna make some Harry Potter mittens because my niece and nephew requested Harry Potter mittens like 2 years ago, and I'm gonna make them these gosh darn mittens. I thought I could make my own mitten design, and that was an abject failure. So I think it was Asa shared this pattern with me, and I really like it. So I'm gonna make these colorwork Hogwarts mittens that are just like, the design is just generically Hogwarts, but then I'm gonna make the background the appropriate house colors.
Okay.
So keep this one in your mind. And well, except I think because the house requests were the niece wants Hufflepuff.
Yes.
So I have the Hufflepuff colors, but I think for this one I will just do I won't do the striped background because it'll just be the black is the design and the yellow is the background color.
Okay, yeah. And then I just thought maybe think about it because I'm trying to remember the picture. Yes, no, I'm with you.
Shoot, was it the niece or the nephew that wanted Hufflepuff or Raven? I'm making them the same size, so it doesn't really matter. I'm making them so that they're going to be a tiny bit small on my small adult hands because nephew is 9 now and probably will fit those very soon. And niece can just put an extra pair of gloves underneath.
I need 24 on each side. That's what I need to do in my main color. Start there. Right.
And then I have the Ravenclaw colors of... You know what? Maybe I won't do a striped background. A striped background might be a terrible idea. Because this navy blue is not that much different from the black. So that would not show up at all. Okay. So...
No, that wouldn't work.
So for the Ravenclaw colors, I have navy blue and silver. Yes, I know in the book it's supposed to be like bronze or something, but I'm going with the movie version because when I was buying yarn, they didn't have a good copper color.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, we've got Ravenclaw, we've got Hufflepuff, and we're going with it. We're going with it. This is what we got.
I was looking at fingerless mitt patterns this morning, and I added 2 sweaters to my favorite bundle.
Yeah.
See how well my morning's going for me. So that's how that's worked today. And I put a crocheted top in my to purchase cart. Ravelry. Cool. Oh, Asa sent me a message and then told me go look at my Ravelry messages. Should actually go do that.
You should maybe do that.
Yikes. I'm going to share my screen again because there's a pair of mittens I want, but I don't think I'll have time to make them. But I might be able to sucker you into making them because you might make them for your brother.
Oh, okay. Sorry, what color am I? What color am I casting these on? It just says cast on. Pictures say
Oh, that's
black.
nice. Pictures say
Pictures,
black. I'm going to
pictures say black.
share my screen. I'm going to share this part of my screen. I'm going to go say yes, please.
Stitch
These mittens.
The first... Oh, kittens! Oh, they're so cute. Yeah, I might have to make some of those for my brother at some point.
I know. Where I'm like, if you're already making a set.
Those are
adorable.
Jocelyn
asked for a set so she can have black kittens too.
Yes. I will probably have lots of yarn left over.
Yeah, there'll be also like, I'm going to give you a deadline. That's crazy. Like, because you could do it in gray. Like, you could do it in other colors. But I have a black and white tuxedo cat. Yes. So I feel like this needs to be black cat with, I don't know, pick a color.
Well, it's got like the little heart in the middle, so I figure just like black and white and then whatever colorful bits of scrap yarn in the middle.
Yeah. Well, you could actually probably, you know what you could do? Because these little band colors aren't going to be that much yardage.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. You could probably do it with one of the Halloween mini skeins I sent you in the advent calendar.
Ooh, there's a thought. There's a thought.
So, but I can't because of the black. So I was like, wait a minute, but there's cats in it. I might be able to talk her into doing that for me because of her brother.
Yes. Yes, you can.
I need kitten mittens, Diana. Diana, I need kitten mittens. All right. Where is my... There it is. All the way down to the
This chart is so tiny. I'm sad.
Sharing screen.
I'm so sad at the tininess of this chart.
What's chat doing? Probably talking a bunch.
Chat's talking about... Oh, the West Knit Cowl.
Yeah, that starts in October. Have you seen the kits? Diana, you should go look at the kits.
I probably should go look... I have not seen the kits. I haven't looked at them.
You should go look at the kits.
I mean, they're always gorgeous.
Well, duh. But you need to go look at the kits. Listen, I'm trying to sucker you into starting this with me. Stop preventing my enabling.
What is this border chart? I don't understand what's going on. Okay, there's a thumb. Oh, it's an owl on the thumb. I love it. Okay. Got an owl on the thumb. And then what is this picture tutorial?
Look, the colors of yarn I needed for that blanket I couldn't finish the 1 month and finally started coming back in.
Yay!
It's I can actually look at trying to finish the pattern. We're not talking about the pink and gray sweater till Sunday, people. Unless you're Erin, and then you know why I'm mad at it. Why it's in trouble. I'm really mad at it. I'm so mad it's in the box.
Oh, wait, and that's the edging. So, wait. What's going on here? Okay, wait, so I'm casting on 68 stitches. Stitch the first row in the back loop. Okay. Then knit 8 rows.
Why don't you start with your cast on number first and not worry about anything else yet?
Yarn over. Oh, it's talking about how to make the roughly picot hem. So I wanted to at least read the entire cuff instructions because I'm not sure if I want to do that or if I just want to do like a regular ribbed cuff. Do I want to do fancy cuff or ribbed cuff? Which do you think the kids... Chat, what would kids like better? Would kids like a roughly like picot hem on a mitten? Or would they like just a regular ribbed cuff that stays close to the wrist?
Given that these kids like to play outside, I'm going to vote ribbed cuff.
That's what I'm currently leaning towards.
Just because I know those kids and they do outdoors things. They're not inside, well, okay, they're kind of inside children, but they're not like 100% inside children. You know what I mean?
Ribbed. Okay, everybody says universally ribbed. Love it.
Universally ribbed? Okay, cool. Do that then.
Oh, Miranda says that she dyed her kit for the West Knits Cowl. Technically, she dyed it for the sea glass tee, but then there was the West Knits Cowl, and so now it's for that.
Yeah, Erin's like, well, you're working in my booth on the Fiber Festival weekend. They're like, yes, I know. I could just get Erin yarn. It's not a hardship.
Yeah, you could.
Not a hardship. Not a hardship.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, I'm going to follow like how the striped ones did it.
She is correct. I could, but I mean, I'm working. I'm doing some very long days with Erin, and she pays me in yarn. And then we always have that debate at the end of the day. Well, what are you taking? And I'm like, I don't know. Why are you asking hard questions? I don't feel like what I did was work. Because I don't feel like what I do is work. I sit in a booth and I chat all day long.
It's a form of work. A ruffled cuff would feel really bad tucked into jacket sleeves. Smart, yes. Okay. Miranda, so I will use the leftover for the sea glass. That is also very smart, using leftover yarn for other things. Oh, how do I want to cast this on? Do I just do a boring... Maybe a German twisted. That one's stretchy. Processing. I know too many things right now. I think I can name probably 10 different cast-ons, and I'm like, okay, no, filter by stretchy. Okay. How fancy do I want to get versus how annoying are they to do? Because, like, a tubular cast-on makes a very nice edge, but it's annoying, and the kids are not going to care. Also, this yarn is tiny, and you're not going to see it anyway, so I might just do the German twisted. Definitely German twisted, says Sherry. Okay, sold. I don't know how much yarn that'll need, so let's have about that much. Erin, I don't like talking to people, so it's a huge help. Also, you make setup and takedown much faster.
Hang on, 17.
I know, right? Maybe I'll wait till you finish counting before I start counting. Otherwise, this is going to be a lot of just numbers and dead air.
I'm not listening to you, Sherry. I'm counting. German short row. Yes, do that because kids aren't going to care, and it's a nice, good, stretchy cast on. And yes, I am very good. Strangely enough, you work over 15 years in retail, and you know how to make an artful pile of yarn. It's like all of that merchandising has served me well. I can now pyramid yarn pretty.
Nice.
That's all I know. That's all I know. But yeah, no, I find it a lot of fun, and I love people, and it's a great way. But then it's at the end of the day, it's like, how much do you want? And I'm like, I don't know. And then she's like, I don't know how much to give you. And we're like waffling. It's like trying to get the IB brothers to decide where to go for dinner.
It's the Canadian standoff. Everybody's just polite and sorry.
Everyone's polite. We're sorry. We don't want to over assume. We don't want to feel like we're asking for too much, but we don't want to ask for too little. And it's just awkward. We need rules of engagement. Rules of engagement for this. And for sure, I know I'm getting a sweater's quantity worth, and I think it might be in fingering weight, so I can make that striped t-shirt. The Dingley? Is it the Dingley? Bingley?
Oh, I can't help you. Oh, everybody's putting numbers in chat. They're very helpful. Thank you, everyone. They are.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. I'm going to drink my coffee now.
Apparently, I'm just doing a regular longtail cast on. The chat was sort of split between German twisted and longtail. Just do whatever's easiest. And apparently whatever's easiest is a regular longtail cast on. Apparently that's what I'm doing. That's what my hands started doing, so that's what we're going with. The kids will not care.
They won't.
They really, really won't.
Hey, I'm half casted on. Half casted on. Listen, I know I don't care. So I didn't even ask you guys, because I know I don't care. Does it look like an edge? Cool, that's what I want.
Is it going to stay together?
Excellent, that's all I care about. Okay. Stitch marker in, so I know I'm at my halfway point. Now to count to 24 again.
Oh dear. I'm just casting on a whole bunch of stitches. I'll count them later.
Count them later? Ooh, so...
Yeah?
In the realm of peer pressure, when are we gaming this weekend, Miss Diana?
Ooh, I have nothing in particular planned for tomorrow.
Schedule. I'd love to game tomorrow. I too also have nothing planned for tomorrow. We should stream us gaming because that'll be fun.
Ooh, yes. Tomorrow, morning, afternoon, let's be honest here. Afternoon.
Sorry.
Afternoon.
Did you just say Saturday morning?
I mean,
exactly what world are you living in? I'll be up Saturday morning.
By morning, let's be clear. By morning, I mean like 11:30, like technically before noon.
Okay.
Late morning.
I'm with you.
Like brunch hour.
We can do that. Sure, that works.
Further question, what are we playing? Do I need to install something?
Why do you ask the hard questions?
Because if I ask them now, we'll have it figured out by tomorrow.
I know. We want cooperative.
Okay.
I don't know. Are you feeling Divinity, or are we feeling, or do we want to try that new one?
Ooh, I didn't install the new one. I think I missed the sale on the new one. Whatever.
Well, I can't help you with that. I just tell you when they're on sale. Because if we do the new one, then we've got all the fun character creation stuff.
This is true. I can install a new game. Which I will not do right now because it'll ruin the bandwidth.
Don't do
I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that to myself.
I'm not going to do it to me either. I'll install later today. After I play some Boyfriend Dungeon.
Yeah. Boyfriend Dungeon. It's just so... Did I screw up my cast on like the third stitch?
Sure.
Oh my god.
Why not? Okay. So these tall grass prairie cinnamon buns are whole wheat, and they're still my favorite cinnamon buns.
I somehow screwed up this cast on like the third stitch. What is this? This is literally the first cast on I learned in my life, and I screwed it up on the third stitch and just kept going. God. What am I? I'm not a knitter. I don't know.
Oh, Diana. It's gonna be a long weekend for you. Oh, bug. Oh my goodness, so good. I was eating their cracked wheat bread because I bought a loaf of bread. Listen, Tallgrass Prairie is like 2.5 blocks from the yarn store. I needed brownies, I needed cinnamon buns, and I needed bread. And they are my favorite bakery in the city. Not to mention I could walk to them in about 25 minutes, but they're my favorite bakery in the city. So, like, had to go. Had to go.
Third stitch completed successfully. Okay. Continue.
So when everyone's like, I gotta go to the local yarn store, I'm like, I haven't been in a coons. I have not been to my local yarn store since before the pandemic. I have not been in a very long time. So I'm like, okay, I'll totally go. So I needed needles. I came in and out with just the needles because that's all I had money for, because there's a fiber festival later this month, people.
Oh my
that's
gosh.
3 days of 8+ hours of yarn for me. I needed the money for the fiber festival. So, totally fine, not a problem. Oh no, next Saturday's the 11th.
Yes.
No, I can totally do the farmer's market because Ian gets up in the morning. I mean, I'll be rolling in at 11:45 to be on for noon. Guys, if I'm a few minutes late for the Patreon e-knit on next Saturday, it's because I'm coming home from the farmer's market.
That's fine. It's fine.
I host, so it's not fine.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
I'll have to confirm with Ian that he's picking me up first thing. But that's okay. I do know how to Zoom shop. So, like, we won't do a walk around. Like, I'll buy it because Ian's there to help me carry things. I can get all the heavy things as we go. So I just have to do one round trip and gone. So I can be done that before noon. If I can do a farmer's market with my mom, my sister, my niece, my father, and I don't have a cane, and we can be in and out before noon, I can certainly manage it with my cousin.
Yes. Yes.
I can do that. But I'm really intrigued. I'm going to have to check out Michael's because yarn on sale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yarn on sale.
Well, because I want to do that Catherine Fairy coat, right?
Oh.
And that Catherine Fairy coat will look really good with
That's a lot of yarn.
That's a lot of yarn. And it'll look good with the, Hannah. Glacier yarn? Is it Glacier? No, Barcelona yarn from Loops and Thread, which is a really nice acrylic yarn that changes colors. Yeah. So I can just buy one colorway and make the Catherine Fairy coat, which is done in pieces. I'll show you guys pictures. Tell Diana in the chat if you want to see photos of this coat. So I can do it.
Do we trust me? I don't trust me.
Well, you have to check the chat anyway.
I do.
So they can let you know. So if I do that, but if I can get the yarn on sale, that's much better. Not to mention, there's other things I need to go find yarn for. There's always things I need to go find yarn for. Oh my god, I wasn't counting. What am I thinking? I'm not Diana.
Pictures, yes please. Okay. Well, Melanie
All right.
says that she's currently finishing a now cold pumpkin chai from David's Tea. Pumpkin chai is always a good time.
Pumpkin
Where
chai
is
is
the
a
thing
good time.
that I am looking for? Whoops, that's not the thing that I'm looking for. Hang on, hold that thought.
Long thing. Holding.
Please hold.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
please hold.
What
I
is the
need
name
music.
of the fairy coat?
I can pull it up here and share the photos. It's no problem.
Fairy coat. Let's see if that happens.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, there's a lot of fairy coats. Which one is it?
Hang on.
Please hold. Oh, it's the Catherine Adult fairy coat. It's this one. Yes, you've showed it to me before. Okay. Let's find, how about this picture? And then I can full screen this picture, and then I can drag the thingy over.
Yep, or I can share my screen. Whatever you want.
There. Okay, I've got it up.
I don't need to see it. I know what the pattern is. But I want to do that out of that tapestry colorway, which has got this beautiful gray to deep red kind of
Ooh, yeah.
sort of mock tartan feel to it.
Okay, okay.
That's what I want to do that out of. But it's huge, guys. Like, look at those yardage requirements. I just said, don't be Diana, count your stitches.
Uh-huh. And how's that going for you?
Start casting on without counting my stitches. Ah, jeez.
Yeah, I'm just about at the point where I need to count some stitches, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to cast on even more. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, everybody. Oh, there. I caught myself doing a stitch wrong. Ha. No, I fixed it. I fixed it. Everything's fine. It's fine. It's fine. If I say it enough times, it's really fine, right?
Sure.
What's that button do? Create a highlight video. I'm not going to press that right now, but I'll press that button later. That's a new button in YouTube Studio.
I feel like people would enjoy watching us game.
What does this do? Oh no, I stole a bucket and the entire town is angry. Also, the ship is burning down and even the oxen are attacking me. What have I done? Because I clicked on a bucket.
Because I'm nowhere near her.
No.
That's okay. I was playing with
no
Ben
idea.
and we walked into a secret room in a dungeon and I lit us on fire and blew us up real good. What did I tell Diana? Don't go into that room. You will blow up. What did she do? Went into the room.
And yeah, everything blew up. Diana's like that meme with the dog. This is fine. Yes, I am. I am frequently that meme. Oh, I totally forgot to talk about the tea that I'm drinking today, which I chose specifically because, well, I'll get to that in a second. But the tea that I'm drinking today, hey, merch store plug, I was introduced to pu'er tea this week, which is a fermented tea. Like, they pack it into cakes and then leave it to ferment for a few years. But it turns out that produces something that it tastes kind of like how a Fiber Festival smells. Like, you've got the hay and the wool and, like, a little bit of that slightly unpleasant animal smell, but in a cup of tea. And, like, it's not delicious, but it's incredibly comforting, and it just makes me feel like I'm at a Fiber Festival drinking this tea. So, pu'er tea for the win. Tastes like a Fiber Festival. $27.34. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're not stopping me.
No, I know.
Neither's chat. Diana can tell you I'm a professional at talking while keeping numbers in my head at the same time.
Yes, you are.
Done. Look at
okay.
that big old knot of nonsense going on.
Oh, that is a knot of nonsense. Okay, I have to count this cast on because I probably have more than 68 stitches. And I'm not going to look at chat. 2,
Sure.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22.
I was telling Diana before
6.
we started, Keys and Crates put out a new song. It's called Brazilian Love Song. So dang catchy, guys.
38,
So good. I'm constantly. So when we start Zoom calls, because I don't just want to randomly talk at the screen till Diana comes on, I just have music playing in the background. Because then when she gets on, I know she's there because she comments, "Oh, what's that song?" I focus on other things while I wait for Diana to answer my call. She didn't answer my call, but I got to listen to the Brazilian love song.
I'm sorry.
Like Peas and Crates.
I wasn't in the room.
It was so good. You should listen to it. Constantly giving you new music. It's CBC's fault. I listen to them and they play songs and I'm like, oh yeah. That's a nice song. Go find that artist. That's a nice song. Go find that artist.
Sherry says, I'm not fond of the aftertaste of pu'er tea. Fair. It is, I can see it being a very polarizing flavor. Karen's saying, pu'er was all the rage in the late 90s as a weight loss aid. I don't think it worked all that well. Yeah, I can't see it actually working as that, but it's a very interesting tea. Weight loss aid. Whatever. Okay, I have 68 stitches. Everybody cheer. I did it properly, I think. We'll find out. And then I'm not doing that. I'm just making a cuff that is as long as I feel. As long as I feel is appropriate.
Okay.
What's half of 68? 34. 34.
Yes.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
All right. How's everybody else stay going? How you doing?
26, 28, 30, 32.
Let's make a big old list of things for Diana to read in the chat. Sucker. I mean,
Joke's on
guys.
you. The lag's like a solid 15 seconds right now, so I'm good. And this is on low latency too, so like I don't know why the lag is so bad today.
It's some days it's out there.
Okay, I can totally.
So tasty.
This is fine. It's all fine.
So tasty.
If I say it's fine enough times, then it's actually fine.
I can
That's
reach
not
that.
how that works. That's okay.
What is Jane doing here? Jen, just swatch to the last color, change on my sleeve. There is hope for me to finish this sweater today. Ooh, yeah. Finish a sweater today? That would be amazing. What else do I got going on here?
These needles are so tiny, and so is this yarn. I have regrets.
Oh, I'm with you. Jen, I think you could do too. We've done a sweater on a finish on a Friday. Oh, such a beautiful way to start the weekend.
Okay, I have successfully cast it on. I'm good. Everything is good.
Ooh, it's a slip stitch sweater? Oh my, that would take a while.
Oh yeah. Slip stitches always take a while.
Sure, the fancy tea that Diana's drinking can do all sorts of things for digestion and for weight loss. I'm still not going to drink it because I don't need to drink a fiber market. Diana eats fiber, so it makes sense to me she would drink fiber.
I'm drinking fiber flavor, thank you.
I've warned Erin, when we finally go somewhere as the three of us, if it's the fiber market, the moment we walk in, you will have fiber in your mouth.
Somehow,
nobody knows how you do it.
No, I don't even know how I do it.
It's
in my nose, it's in my mouth. It happens.
That's how that works. So long as we know this, it's all good. What was another big thing that was like, do this home remedy thing and lose weight? Apple cider vinegar.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when that was big. Then there was
that
the
doesn't do crap all. None of it does anything. I mean, which isn't to say that drinking tea doesn't have benefits. They're just not lose 10 pounds in a week benefits. That's not one of the benefits.
I've done that type of weight loss. I can't recommend it. It sucks balls.
Yeah, no, it's not good. I'm jealous of your cinnamon bun. I want a cinnamon bun. I do not have one. I'm going to go for a walk to the library after this, and then I will find a bakery with cinnamon buns.
Okay.
That's what's happening.
Because
I need a library card. Because I no longer have a Winnipeg library card. It has expired as of a couple of days ago. So I need to get a Waterloo library card.
Mm-hmm.
So that I can get the book that I need for this month's book club.
Oh, some friends messaging me this morning. Do you have your vaccine card so you can go do things? I'm like, you need your vaccine. Okay. Manitoba, as of today, requires you to have proof of vaccination. So a digital vaccine card or a physical vaccine card to do some stuff. Like go to concerts or sports events or the movie theater or eat in at restaurants. What of these things have I done recently? Eat at a restaurant. I've eaten out at a restaurant twice in the last, 19 months? 20 months?
Yeah.
It's fine. I have my digital card, so if by some chance I go to a restaurant, I'm covered. Yeah, I'm gonna have to open up Michael's and see if they've got that tapestry yarn and order it, because if they do, oh man, I want a coat's worth.
We're finally getting vaccine passports in Ontario. Finally.
Yeah. Well, it'll be good because it means you can travel here and prove your vaccination.
Though apparently, I've heard from other people traveling into Manitoba, they don't ask you for crap all when you enter Manitoba. They're just like, are you
Not
sick?
when you enter.
No? Okay.
Not when you enter, but if you guys want to go do stuff in public spaces around Christmas time, you're probably going to need it.
Fair. So, we'll have one that isn't just a piece of paper, like literal receipt paper, because that looks so official.
That's right, I was stressing to your brother-in-law, if you make it out here for the holiday season, I don't care how much I love your family, I get 4 to 6 hours of just you.
Yes.
And
I mean, we'll have to
share.
record live podcasts while I'm out.
Yeah, and I don't have to share. It's my time with Diana. We can go do gaming in other places. I will join at other events, but I get 4 to 6 hours of just me and Diana. Put my foot down. I don't care if it's the middle of a weekday at like noon. It's fine. Whatever works for the family schedule. I get Diana time. Diana rolls into my apartment at like 9 a.m. We need coffee and cinnamon buns. Okay. Here we go.
And we're off.
Mm-hmm.
Sherry says, don't get me started on diet culture. Yeah. Okay, no, I haven't screwed it up. I haven't screwed it up yet.
Let's be fair. I do need to take off some weight, but that is because I am simply carrying more weight than I should be. It's stressing my joints and it's causing me blood sugar problems. And diabetes runs in my family, so this is not a thing I'm okay with. As I sit here eating a cinnamon bun and drinking ginger ale. Just because I know I have to doesn't mean I'm doing it.
Erin says, the only thing at the border is a sign telling you to self-isolate for 14 days and don't enter if you're sick. It's very effective. Yes, it does sound extraordinarily very effective.
Oh my god, okay. So on the dating site, you have this option to post a little sticker at the bottom of your first profile photo that says, I'm vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I am, so I put the sticker on because I'm vaccinated. I literally had a guy who showed interest in me at the top of his thing, like at the top of his profile. It's like, only unvaccinated people, please. I believe in human rights. It says I'm vaccinated right on my goddamn photo. I
think guys on dating profiles just swipe on everyone female. Just everyone. All of them. Without looking.
I think that's how that works. There's a lot of 5'5" men hitting on me right now, and I'm like, too short. I'm 5'10".
Dating apps are fascinating. Like, it just... I played with one for one evening, and I'm good. That was plenty. Don't need that.
I'm bored and tired of being single, so I gotta fix the problem.
It's really a problem, though. I don't know. You just...
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
You just hang out in a gaming store long enough, then, I don't know.
I've been hanging out in gaming stores for a decade. Doesn't work.
Fair enough. I don't know. I got nothing.
I know the boys were teasing about it me last night when I was out at the Path to Glory campaign. How would it possibly be a problem for you? You are a girl. You have boobs. I'm like, yeah, that hasn't changed in a very long time, guys.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
I even occasionally date gamers. All right, what do we got going on in chat here?
Sorry.
Diana's ignoring
last
you guys.
super awkward stitch. Then if I drop it, I have to do this whole cast on again. Stress. Oh God, why can't I do this? It's just not that difficult. Stress. Okay, we're good.
I agree, Susanna. Public safety trumps privacy. But I am committed to this illusion that is our universe and world, a la Sapiens. Which, if you have not read Sapiens, you should read Sapiens. Very good.
Yes.
The potato is our overlord. Beautiful, Beautiful book.
We are upright gossip monkeys.
We are upright gossip monkeys. That was the worst. I finished The Dragon Hunt, which is book 3 of the Wheel of Time series, this morning. Ends on a cliffhanger.
Oh no.
Are you kidding me? Not impressed. It'll take forever to get the next one from the library. What am I doing? I'm reading the next set of instructions for my mitten. I have
Tracy
no cast
says,
on.
Need to run to Walmart, but knitting more important. Knitting is more important than Walmart. Good adult choices.
The dangerous thing about Walmart this month is now we're in September, so the Halloween department's there.
Mm-hmm.
And I talked to Mom, and Mom said I could buy an articulate skeleton for my chair, so I could have an articulated skeleton knitting in my background.
I love it. I'm
I
into
asked Erin, and Erin's like, "Oh, we're going to Walmart for a skeleton. Like that's happening."
Absolutely.
But I have to decorate because it's the long weekend in September, so Halloween decorations go out. Family tradition. So I'll be decorating Monday.
I don't have any Halloween decorations. I have a yard now. For the first time as an adult, I have a yard.
Dude!
I should decorate.
Halloween decorations.
Yeah.
So much fun. It's so much fun to just go and find some things and go, I like this theme, and like build a theme for a couple of years and then get bored and store it and build another theme. So much fun. And the teenagers and university students will appreciate the yard.
I feel like some caution tape and some bats for the trees, maybe. Bats and spiders in the trees and some caution tape on random stuff.
I could teach you how to make eyeballs looking out of the tree.
Ooh, yes.
I know how to do that.
Oh, and carving pumpkins, yes. That's also a thing that one can do.
Because if you keep the seeds from the pumpkin insides and rinse them, you can make homemade roasted pumpkin seeds.
Which is delicious. And also then you have pumpkin to make soup or pie with.
Yes. Because you have Sherry does it every year. I love it. I know, I'm excited. I've already like, so have you bought pumpkins? She's like, I haven't bought pumpkins yet. I'm like, but you're buying extra pumpkins. She's like, I will make sure there's enough pumpkin seeds so that you get them. I'm like, I like the salted ones. She's like, you will get several pumpkins worth of salted pumpkin seeds. I'm like, good, I better.
It's just occurring to me that the part of the pumpkin that you scrape out is like the fibery, seedy bits that you don't make the pie out of. You make the pie out of the edge bit. I know this. I learned how to make acorn squash soup last year. I know how to process a squash, and I just had
Depending on what you do, if you carve a traditional jack-o'-lantern style, you are always taking sections of pumpkin out. That's the stuff you can shave the skin off of and take those chunks to make soup with.
I am realizing that now, that this long-held belief when I was a child was that it was the stuff that you scraped out of the pumpkin that you made into the pumpkin food. But I know that that is not the case as an adult, because I have made other squash into stuff, just not pumpkin, and I don't know how I didn't put these two concepts together until this very moment. Bless you.
Owie.
Bless you.
That one hurt. Okay, I have
Casey
to
says,
get one for the
Halloween.
back loop promo.
Halloween on a Sunday, yay, I will be home. Excellent.
Halloween.
I don't know if we'll get kids. There's like a family on the corner, but I don't know if they'll bother because it's all students around here. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
That hurt.
Because in Winnipeg we were always
Decorate for you.
Excuse me. In Winnipeg during Halloween we were always at Comic-Con, so I was just never home. And then last year, I mean, it was a pandemic, so people just weren't doing anything. Also, I don't think there were kids in my building. But now I don't know. I'm in a house, and there are kids around. Not very many, but I've seen some.
Listen, I will send you Halloween carols, because I have those. And buy the candy you and Chris will like if it doesn't get handed out.
Mm-hmm.
And when drunk university students show up at your door for trick-or-treating, make them sing Halloween carols. They sing a carol, they get candy.
I love it.
You would not believe how many teenagers will take their kids out and would come with their younger siblings or just by themselves after the little kids had started going to bed, because they knew my dad would give them candy if they sang, and boy did they sing top of their lungs. And Dad didn't stint. They got a good quality, because we never had leftover candy, but we lived in a suburb neighborhood, so we would see over 100 kids every year. They drove across the city to come to our yard.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have a yard like that. It's gonna be like a couple of bats and some spider webs.
But if you do that, you got the lights on and you got the carols set. Even when you get kids who are older who think they can't get anything and they're dragging their feet, I always go, and you know what? And I'd be like to the elder sibling, like, if your older sibling is willing to sing, they can also get candy. They're like, sing what? I'm like, a Halloween carol. They do it. They got candy. They'd come back the next year, and then the next generation of kids would bring when they outgrew it, they would bring their younger siblings. So it worked really well. It's good. It's fun. It's meant to be fun.
Lisa says, word to the wise, if you decorate for Halloween, you must purchase candy for trick-or-treaters. And by that I mean enough to share. If you decorate, they will come.
Yes.
Makes sense.
They will come. Yeah. I always erred on the side of caution of having way more than I could even remotely possibly require, because then I just had candy for myself.
Which is never a bad thing.
I didn't think so. Hello, Tiny Dictator. What would you like?
I'm liking the name Tiny Dictator. It's so accurate.
Bossy. It's been very bossy. I've become a bath person because of the clawfoot tub.
Mm-hmm.
And she gets up, puts her paws over the edge of the clawfoot tub, and looks at me and tells me off because I'm in the water.
What are you doing?
Now. I voluntarily got in here. You watched me do it of my own free will.
But why would you do that?
But what are you? Get out of the tub, human. There's water in there.
What are you doing? What if you get wet?
Hello? What would you like? Down here.
Everything. The world.
Come here.
Oh, there we go.
There's a cat on screen.
Oh my goodness. No cares given.
None. I left the house yesterday. That was a mistake.
Oh no.
Get out of my face. Don't stop. It's cinnamon bun. You don't eat carbs.
I mean, if she's determined enough, she does.
What did I offer her this morning? No, yesterday? No, this morning. I offered her a chocolate covered or peanut butter covered pretzel. She looked at me like I'd lost my mind. How is this more comfortable?
Who knows?
I'm not a sitting perch.
Hey, it's September. I suppose I should start working on that, the advent calendar. the Patreon folks.
Probably.
I have ideas. I just haven't put anything on paper yet. I should do that.
There has been some lovely suggestions and forums and stuff posted to help everybody get everything organized. I have to mail mine at the end of next month because it takes like a whole month to get out to Asa, Norway.
Right, because it has to get there at the beginning of... Yeah, okay, so I gotta...
You can't, yeah, it can't show up in
I
the
gotta
middle of
get on
December.
this.
It's
Okay.
gotta show up in the middle of November.
I gotta get on this. Gotta make some little ornaments. Gotta...
Why? Why is this the place you want to be? Mommy wants to knit.
Think maybe I'll dry some herbs from my garden and can make a little bit of tea or something. I don't know.
Diana tea. Whew.
Yeah.
Really?
A hand-blended, hand-picked, I don't know. But peppermint tea is good.
Artisanal tea blend. Artisanal
Yeah,
tea blend.
it's an artisanal tea blend.
Could you go to the
made
window
with,
and smell the air?
Homegrown, hand-picked herbs. I'll insert artisanal words here.
Cat. What are you doing?
Erin says, my dog has been catching wasps, then looking at me like it's my fault they don't taste good.
Yes. That sounds about right. This one looks at me in frustration when she can't catch the fly like I did it. I'm not the fly. No, I don't want to pet you. You're gonna fall and dig your legs in, and then I'm gonna get scratch marks. Could you decide what you're doing? You don't fit here.
Karen says, finish my dragon socks cuffs. Now I gotta run. My kid wants to watch Star Trek with me. This needs to be encouraged. Yes.
Yes, it does.
Please continue raising the next generation of nerds. This is a very important task. I endorse this 1000%.
Also, the MCAL only has the cuffs out, so like you're stuck waiting till the next release. Say goodbye to Diana now. You're gonna go away. Say bye, Diana. Bye, Diana. Bye, Diana.
Meow.
She goes longer.
Oh, strange little cat. Strange large cat.
Yeah, she's not little. She is a tiny dictator, though. All right.
Susanna's suggesting snowflakes and grocery bags. Knit or crochet or sew.
Ooh, that is interesting. I like that idea a lot.
We do have that. We each got a copy of that Angels book. I should see how complicated those are. I suspect it might be a little bit much for an advent calendar. But it might have some patterns that could be adapted for little snowflakes and stuff.
You've got the Christmas Day present. You could make one as the...
That's true. That's true. Oh man, I'm gonna do all this like tiny crafting and I won't be able to talk about it on the podcast or post it on Instagram. Oh no. Nope. Oh no, this is gonna eat up so much crafting time and I won't be able to use it as podcast content. Oh no. Oh no. This is terrible. No, it's not. It's fine.
Wonder if I have long...
Oh, why did I decide to use such tiny yarn? It's so fiddly. I hate casting on in the round and tiny yarn.
I forgot to take my allergy meds. How can I tell?
Don't you do that every time?
I do. I forget a lot. Everyone's like, but it's every day. How do you forget daily medications? Because you just don't think about it. You don't go, man, I need to remember to take my daily medications this morning. You get up and you go, God, I need a cup of coffee.
And then you start your day, and then you've forgotten, and then you get like 3 hours in, and you're like, oh crap, did I do the thing?
Booger.
Or did I not do the thing? I don't know. I don't know if I've done the thing.
I do that all the time. Hang on, wait. Where's my little thing?
Oh, wait. Why am I so tired? I was so tired last night, and I went to bed early. And I just slept, and I don't know what I did in the last week. No, that's a lie. I know what it was. I was on call at work. And there's just constant low-key stress that you're about to get paged with a very loud noise in the middle of doing something that you really don't want to get paged during. And I didn't get paged at annoying hours. But there's still just that constant threat of a loud noise. But I have to keep it at a loud noise because if I leave my phone somewhere, I'd still need to be able to hear it. And now I am not on call.
With you.
And just stress relief. That's why I'm sleepy.
Stress relief? That's why you're sleepy?
I think so. I can finally sleep. I slept so much last night. And I don't know. Need more sleep, apparently. Need a nap.
Need a nap, she says.
Yeah, afternoon nap.
I take afternoon naps all the time. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's me, though. I slept until 7:30.
Erin says, I have to use a pill case for my ADHD meds so when I'm having bad days I can tell if it's me or if I forgot my meds. Excuse me. Fair, yes. That's probably a good way of doing it.
Around the middle of the day, if I haven't taken my meds, my nose starts to become a pain in a keister. It's about the middle of the day. My nose is becoming a pain in the keister. I forgot to take my meds. But my meds aren't like quite so super serious as like ADHD meds are. Those are way serious meds.
I don't even have meds. I just have like an iron supplement because turns out low iron really sucks. But if I forget it for a few days, it's like it's not a big deal. It's just an iron supplement.
You probably should also be on a B12 too.
Sorry?
Should probably also be on a B12 as well.
Yeah, I started that as well. That one I remember in the morning because it's there and I can like do it first thing in the morning. But I can't take the iron pill along with it first thing in the morning because it would mess with the birth control. So I have to take the iron pill in the evening, but I don't always remember that. The important stuff happens first thing in the morning.
True story. What are you doing? Are you forming?
How's everybody's cast on going? Doing? What do you do? What's everybody doing? Things, words. What are words? Language is ephemeral and transient.
Guys, Diana didn't have coffee this morning.
No, I didn't. I tried to replace it with tea and it's going poorly.
Tea has caffeine.
Oh, not enough caffeine. I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. It's not gonna rain on me later, is it? It's supposed to rain later? It's cloudy and don't want to go for a walk in the rain.
We thought we might get rain here, but we didn't get rain here. What are you? 5 millimeter.
Erin says, no cast on for me. I'm labeling a mountain of yarn. Fair.
It's a mountain, man. She posted a photo. It's a mountain.
Sherry is working on her ribbing for The Snuggle is Real. I do like that. That one's a cowl, right? The Snuggle is Real? Yes, you said you were casting on a cowl. Cowl. Oh my god. Cowl and cowl are different words that are tricky to say. It's a cowl.
It's a cow?
Yeah. Cow.
How's that going for you? Yep, those will work just fine. Okay.
Wow, I'm crashing so hard right now. Wake up. Yeah, apparently. More water. Maybe that'll help.
I had to leave the chat on YouTube because I had to go do things. What's going on here?
I have like 4 rounds done of my cast on. It looks like nothing because the yarn's so tiny. It's going to take a while.
To me that I buy the extra long DPNs.
Mm-hmm.
And I could just use the extra long DPNs. Oops, I forgot. Except I forgot to pull a third one out of the kit back. And I could just knit these mittens on DPNs. Because their color work, so it's not like I'm taking them anywhere. I use a jewelry case, a handmade jewelry case, to store my DPNs.
That's smart. I just stuff everything in a mason jar. No, I gotta twist the other way. That mason jar hiding in my background.
Ah. I mean, if it works. What? Did you hear
Sherry's
this?
asking if this is the wool-like yarn, and I think yes. Let me check. Yes, it is the wool-like yarn. It was in existence and cheap and had the colors I wanted when I was buying yarn for this project. And it feels nice. I think that's the thing that the kids are going to care about most is, do they feel nice? And it is very soft. I don't really know why it's called wool-like, to be honest. It doesn't feel like wool. It's way too soft to be wool. But, you know, we want the kids to wear the mitts.
I want to be able to put the mittens in the washer and dryer.
Also that, yes.
Because that's important. Sticky.
And damp and muddy and yeah.
Is an existence profile for small humans.
Yep. No, I read that already. Erin was saying that I knit one for Tristan. Oh, we're talking about the Snuggle is Real. Yes. Knit one for Tristan. It's so wonderful. I'm going to make one for the Cowl if I have time. Yes, I endorse this. You know, I think I have to look up which one this is because I know I've looked at the Snuggle is Real because I remember chuckling at the name because I thought it was cute, and I don't actually remember what it looks like.
That's fair. It's
I'll do that when I finish this round.
Essentially.
Sherry says, wool-like is so soft, but slippery AF. Yes, and I'm foolishly trying to do this on metal needles because I don't have wooden ones that are thin enough. Also, wooden ones at size US 0 they'd just snap, let's be honest.
I would snap them for sure, but I'm denting my Chow Goo needles. I knit so tight.
Erin says, I'm going to use handspun. Some Knit Picks alpaca that's in my stash, and something else I haven't decided on yet. That's gonna be lovely. And everybody's okay. You know what? I'm gonna look what the Snuggle is Real. Nope, that's not that. Get over here. Get over here. I need to know what the Snuggle is Real looks like. The Snuggle is
Real.
I can type one-handed. I can do it. Snuggle. Oh, that's lovely. I see. That's in. Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me stop ogling a thing that nobody can see. Let me pull it over here. Okay. So now that we're all admiring this pretty picture,
Haha.
I think I have yarn for this. 1 second. Now where is the yarn that I'm thinking of? I mean, I have that. There's obviously that, but nope, not that yarn. La la la. Where is? Oh, here. Okay, now that we've all seen this picture, how about some of this stuff for a bulky textured cowl?
That might work really well.
That could be very pretty. This is, as I punch the microphone, there we go. Because I bought this at some point in life when I was in a European city. I buy travel yarn. I was somewhere. I don't remember. It's made in Wales, apparently. That's not where I was when I bought it.
It's like, I don't think you've ever been to Wales, have you?
I think actually, technically, yes. I think I spent an afternoon in Wales. I think, yes. The Doctor Who experience is in Cardiff, which I think is in Wales. Somebody in chat can correct me if I'm terribly, terribly wrong. My geography skills are not great. But I was in a place where I bought this yarn. I believe I was in Edinburgh when I bought this yarn, actually. It is pure wool. It is 100 grams of, I don't know,
Something.
pure wool. That's all I got. It's from 0.5 chunky pure wool. And it was dyed, apparently, I'm guessing this date is when it was dyed, the 5th of December 2014. So I've had this yarn for a while, because I probably bought it shortly after that. Oh, that's apparently not the thing. Okay, that's a different Snuggle is Real cowl. Gosh darn. Why must people make things that are named the same? This is so confusing. Patterns. Snuggle is real. Let's try this again. And Cardiff isn't real. Oh, the Snuggle is real. Why did it come up better this time? Okay, whatever. Fine. The Snuggle is real. Found it properly this time. No, where's the full screen button? Okay, I found it. Okay, that's a different, very snuggly looking thing that I probably also have yarn for. Is this fingering weight? I don't know. I didn't look. Anyway, we got to look at some pretty yarn, so that was fun, right? Anyway, I still might make that other Snuggle is Real cowl. I think that the first one I looked at, I think, was by Casapinka, and I might still make that out of that yarn because that seems lovely. But this one's more of a colorwork deal.
Also, Casapinka
that makes
so
patterns. Much more sense now that I'm thinking about it, because we're casting on stuff for the colorwork cowl that we're doing, and it makes absolutely zero sense there was no colorwork on that first. Wow, I'm not awake, guys. Hi.
I swear I schedule these things during normal Diana hours.
You really do. I've got nothing. I'm done. I'm out. I've been awake for 3 hours and that's all I got. Okay, reading chat again.
Sure.
Sherry was saying to Erin that she should use her own yarn and then it can double as a shop sample.
Yes.
That'd be smart. Susanna, do you want me to send you wooden needles, Diana? I do have I have 2 whole sets of interchangeable wooden needles. They just aren't small enough to do socks on, which is honestly fine because I would probably break wooden needles at this thinness because they're just glorified toothpicks at this point. I mean, really. But thank you. That's a really kind offer. Words are hard, but I'm good. I have wooden
really
needles.
Struggling with English.
I'm so struggling hard with sentence structure.
Just having a day.
Okay, the Snuggle is Real is DK lined with mohair. Aaron is saying it would be smart. Oh, go for it.
Because I don't want to knit Snuggle is Real because mohair. But I am thinking of this one, which is a knit for knot.
What is this? What is this contraption? I love it.
It's a Critical Role themed knit.
This is...
But in worsted, with this kind of coverage, would that not be excellent in the wintertime?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So I'm thinking about making that.
This is glorious. I love it so much.
Yeah. Just what I am eyeballing. I tell you. Yeah, it's got that drapey hood in the back.
That's so cute. Oh, I love this a lot.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about that. But it's called a knit for knot. Because it is for not the brave.
A knit
Critical Role.
for not.
A
I get
knit
it. I
for
love
not.
it. I love it. I'm into it.
Where in the
What is
glorious...
the construction on this contraption? Like, do you knit
I have
like
no
a
idea.
cowl and then attach a hood?
I don't know. I wanted to take it off because I don't want to unclick from the photo because I'm on Ravelry and that can bother people. That's why I only share once I've got the photo up.
Yep.
Because then you're just looking at the photo, not the background lettering and print and stuff, which makes it a bit easier for people. But it's worsted. What else did the info give you? Like I'm gonna knit worsted on a 3.75 millimeter hook, or a 4 millimeter hook. Maybe a 4.5 to make it nice and dense.
Sherry, the thing that we were just looking at is it's a knit for knot.
Yeah. So A and then knit, KNIT, for knot, NOTT. Okay, Sherry's a Critical Role fan. She's like, Jocelyn, why didn't you share with me before? I'm sorry.
Link.
Sorry.
Okay.
Diana has to do that part because I don't actually, I'm not actually in the chat, guys.
Link that you can copy and paste in Ravelry. Okay, let me pull out my Ravelry doodad. Where have I put it?
Is
Too many things going on over here.
20
Too many
stitches
things.
over 4 inches on 28 rows. Pattern is the
A
stock
knit
net.
for knot.
With some
Found
cable
it. I'm going to
ribbing.
add this to my favorites while I'm over here. Save
What do I
in
do?
favorites.
It's such a cute little thingy.
Share. Copy the link. Susanna, I just put it in chat. Sorry, Susanna, I have a setting that apparently other people... apparently there's a setting somewhere that doesn't let other people put things in the chat. Or put links in the chat, rather.
And Diana's not sure what button to click.
No, I don't know where that setting is. I will fix that. Anyway. There. Okay, that one turned into a clickable link. Why didn't the other ones earlier want to turn into a clickable link? Whatever. But Sherry's freaking out because there is a Caduceus tea cozy. What?
Yes.
Hang on. I'm full screening this on my other screen because I need to know about the Caduceus tea cozy.
There's a lot of different Critical Role themed knits out there. That's just one of the first ones I caught my
I'm
eye.
favoriting this designer because she's got Bose bracers.
Yes.
Waiting for Lightning,
socks.
which I assume is a Yasha one. Chosen of Ukatoa.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. She's got some wonderful
Lord of the
wonderful
Rings
knits.
stuff. Okay, I'm so into it.
No.
Okay, but where's this Caduceus
She's a
tea cozy?
delightful designer. The Caduceus tea one it's intense.
I don't see it. What? What? Am I blind?
Blooming Grove tea.
Blooming Grove tea. Da, 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 da. Grove tea. Ooh, I can't spell.
I can pull up the
Oh
photos
my
for
god.
you.
What? Okay. What?
Never mind. She's good.
I found it. This is intense. Hang on. Let's find It's got little bugs and little mushrooms. This is so sweet. This is so sweet. Okay. Hang on. I'm going to put up this picture.
Yeah,
Okay.
there was a bunch for like the first campaign too, where somebody worked out a pattern for a cloak of fall leaves and stuff for one of the druid character. So it had this beautiful draping autumnal colored kind of like shawl capelet thing. So pretty.
This is so great. Okay. I'm just gonna favorite this as well while I'm over here. Da, 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 da. Save in favorites. Okay.
What I might need to do is super tease Sherry. I sketched out a design for one of the campaign 1 characters, but I'd have to knit it in black, so I never thought it'd ever be made, because black, right? I might just send it all in the notes to Sherry. You're feeling brave, here you go.
Which character?
The assassin rogue Vex. Sorry, Vex. Vaxeldan.
Yes.
Chosen champion of the Raven Queen.
I still want the Vax sweater.
So do I. It's a very cute sweater. But I also want Gilmore's Glorious Goods hoodie. Do you see that? Did you see the Terry bathrobe? The purple?
Yes.
From
the Glorious bathrobe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, that's just if I could.
I also want the ridiculous Jester unicorn hoodie.
Of course you do. I don't. But if the pajamas came in my size, I would have ordered the pajamas.
I had to limit my spending. Astute viewers may notice I currently have an expositor jacket in my background, so I have spent money in a Critical Role store getting one of the more ridiculous fan items. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay to love something enough to spend ridiculous amounts of money on it, right?
Yes.
Oh, I suppose I should throw a link for the Blooming Grove Tea Cozy in the chat. I'll do that. Oh, and Sherry says she'll test knit for you for your black yarn design.
Test knit? Oh, no. It'll be, you get a written pattern and it's just done by the mathematics. No idea if it actually works with a chart.
Okay, so the most alpha of test knits.
Yeah.
Super alpha test knit.
I've charted it and I've done most of the math. That's it. I don't know if it actually works.
There we go. There's a Blooming Grove Tea Cozy. Which is going to make total sense because there's like so much lag going on. It makes sense. No. Can I just knit 10,000 times faster? There's so many things I want to make in the world, and I need to knit faster. Can I have finished a mitten already, even though I only cast it on like an hour ago?
I don't see why not.
So I'm really excited about the design on this mitten, because it's got little footprints and the castle, and like, I'm really excited. It's got a different chart for each hand. There's even a design on the palm. It's not like a repeating like Norwegian mitten kind of design on the palm. It's like a whole other just like set of stuff. I'm really excited about this pattern. I am also super duper excited about the cat mittens that my brother requested.
They're cute mittens.
They're super cute.
All right.
That was exciting. I booped my headphone at the exact moment that there was something honking on your end, I think. And so I was really confused how touching my earbud had produced a car honk. It's like, that's not a normal sound. I was very alarmed for a second.
That's all right. Can you hold down the fort for a few moments?
Oh, sure, yeah.
People?
I can.
A cup of water and a cup of milk coffee.
Oh.
Yeah. I gotta pee, guys. I'll be back.
Yeah. Okay.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst ourselves. Okay. Well, in the 15 seconds it's going to take for chat to catch up, I'm going to pull up the cat pattern. Can I find the cat pattern? Let's think. What is it called? I think the way I found this pattern, or rather, so my brother's roommate saw this pattern on like Pinterest or something. And then my brother sent it to me and was like, "Can I have these for Christmas?" And so then somehow by an image, I found the pattern on Ravelry. So, yeah, here we go. Some cat mittens that I'm going to make for my brother. Look at these sweet little kitten mittens. I'm going to change it up a little bit because he's got like a charcoal gray kitty. So the background's gonna be white, and then the hearts and the cuffs and stuff will be in like the basically black is what I have. But the white on the cat face, instead of being white, I'm gonna try and do it in a light gray. And I'm not totally sure how that's gonna work out, practically speaking. This might turn into an exercise in... I don't know if that'll actually work out if I want to have just gray on the white parts, but I want the background to still be white. That is going to get interesting. If I want 3 colors in a round, but only one of the colors for part of the round, I'm going to have to do some research for how to achieve the effect I want, because I want like this white bit to be a light gray, and then this would be like basically black. Anyway, so I'm going to mod the mitten pattern because, as always, I'm better than the mitten pattern. We know how that goes. Love the chevron cuff. Yeah, I know, right? It's so cute. I'm a little bit afraid of it. I think it might be I-cord that you then pick up a la the Mohairino medley. I'm a little bit afraid of it. But, it'll be fine. And you know what? Let's take off this merch URL. We don't need to have that up anymore. That's fine. Anyway, so I'm making these adorable cat mittens. And I'm really excited about it. Yeah. Oh, but the palms was why I was showing these in the first place. The palms are little fishies, and then there's little fish bones on the thumbs. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about the palms of the cat mittens. You can make the background the light gray and then use the light gray and black for the cat. That would be easier because otherwise I think you'll be doing intarsia. That's the word I was looking for, intarsia. Jacquard floats. It's really good for long float. I have not heard of Jacquard floats. Okay, I'm going to open a new tab with Jacquard floats so that I remember to look at that later. Floats. I spelled that wrong. Okay. Isolda.com is the first one. Okay, that's probably the thing that I want. Okay, where is the tab? This tab. Love the palms. Yeah, right? Ladder back jacquard works well for 3-color. Okay. I'm going to be learning a new technique then, maybe. Because Skein Deer has a video tutorial for the floats. Perfect. I'm into it. So, yeah. I'm really excited about these little cat mittens. I have yarn. Let's pull this away now that we've all admired the adorable little cat picture. They're so cute. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, let's minimize that and grab some yarn here. Okay. So I have boring white yarn. I believe it's a Malabrigo sock yarn. And then I have boring black yarn, which is a Diamond Luxury traditional sock. Whatever, it's all sock yarn. We're going to focus on it. But you can see it's not a true black. It's more of a charcoal, slightly heathered black, which should be perfect for the little kitty. Yeah, versus... You can see it versus the flat black of the wool-like for the Hogwarts mittens that I'm working on. The Diamond Luxury is a little bit more charcoal. But then I might have to buy tragedy. I might have to buy more yarn for the to get the light gray, because I have this light gray left over from the Cozy Up Knits Cowl, but it's lace weight. So I'm not sure if that will work.
What's lace weight?
What's lace weight? This gray.
I wasn't taking you to the bathroom. I took the headphones off halfway there. You
So I got to
hold it double.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That I can for the amount of light gray that I actually need for the cat. I think I can just hold this double, because I think that should work just fine, because it's just not that much that I need. because otherwise these three colors work perfectly together, and I would really prefer not to have to buy more yarn if I don't have to. Well,
yes, ideally.
okay, let me rephrase
Not
that.
for such a small amount.
I would like to not have to buy a very specific tiny amount of yarn for a very specific project. Because that's just, like, I need like 20 grams of this 100-gram skein, and then you just have this leftover yarn. It's like, I'm trying to work the stash down.
Down?
I'm trying to
down.
Condense the stash. You are set. I need that cat pattern too. Yeah. Okay, so Sherry's knitting a cat too. That's what's happening now.
I have to text my mommy and tell her I'm live on YouTube. On YouTube. What's up?
So I'm pretty excited about this jacquard. Is it like jacquard? Which pronunciation?
It's on ring. Did you guys hear my mom phone me?
No.
She definitely phoned me, and I'm definitely not on vibrate.
Yeah. No,
I hope the microphone didn't pick it up, because my mom's song is not entirely YouTube appropriate, people. She knows what song she has. It's actually one of those talking singings. I'm gonna kick somebody's ass.
Nice.
She approves of her song.
Yes. That seems appropriate. Jacquard. Okay, jacquard. I'm gonna go with that pronunciation. But that's what I'm gonna do after this, is learn about that. And then probably get way too excited about it, and then want to not knit the mittens that I've currently casted on.
Not knit the mittens.
Oh, Erin says, I heard music. I thought I was hearing it from a neighbor or something.
No, that'd be my mom phoning me.
Okay, maybe I just didn't hear it in my headphones because I was too busy talking. Sherry says, my mom's ringtone is the Darth Vader theme. I like it.
Well, my mom, for me, she plays classical music. Most of my family has me set as a classical music ringtone, but people who are of a certain age or like older music will know the song titled Sherry. It's actually a song called Sherry. It's the name of the song. Yeah, Sherry Baby. My mom has that for my sister because her name is Sherry.
Mm-hmm.
Most of us have dad set as the Pirates of Caribbean theme soundtrack because he really likes that movie. So like,
right.
Jack Sparrow is my dad. It just depends on who's phoning me. Everyone's got their own ringtones.
Yeah, I gave up on individual ringtones because nobody ever calls me. Except, like, telemarketers. Nobody, like, phone calls me. It's all, like, video calls.
Okay.
And I don't think you can change the ringtone on those. So
No.
the only phone calls I ever get are, like, telemarketers and government paperwork and, like, boring stuff that wouldn't have their own ringtone anyway, so...
Sorry, I'm making plans for potentially other things this weekend.
Ooh.
Well,
other things?
I gave Mr. B my WoW TCG cards. I kept my decks, but we're building a cube. I just don't have the space to store the whole card collection anymore. So he has it, and he's helping to finish that up. But if he's going to have it and build his own decks to play the games and stuff, he needs the rule book, which I still have. So... need you to take him the rule book, people. And Jack is broken. I will show you. Jack is broken. I was upset. I stopped what I was doing. I was so upset when I unpacked Jack and I realized he was broken. I text him immediately because I was mad.
Jack is in... I assume this is like Jack Skellington, Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, this is a terrible, terrible thing. Okay. Do we need to go like full mare in the movie and just be like, this is terrible?
Terrible. Jack's missing.
Jack's been blown to smithereens. Yeah.
Yeah. Jack is broken.
Oh no.
His head is no longer attached to his body. But
That is a problem.
I happen to know a dude who's rescued me before with some ceramic fixes because he can see better than I can. And he's got the stuff for pinning and stuff. So he thinks Jack is fixable. So I need to take him Jack and the rule book so that he can do that. He messaged me. I said I was going to message and see if I could drop off Jack in the rule book this weekend for you. But then I remembered, long weekend, you're probably at the cabin. He's like, no, he stayed in this weekend. So yeah, I can come drop off Jack in the rule book at some point this weekend. Which gets me out for a good long walk, which I need to do more of.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can stop in, have a cup of tea, and drop off things I need to drop off. And get more stuff out of my space. Aaron, if you're still here, come pick up that foam head. Oops.
Awake. I'm awake. I'm awake.
If you
I'm
say
awake.
it often enough, does it count?
It's got to be true eventually.
Okay.
I'm not saying that saying it makes it true or makes it become true any faster, but if I say it enough times, eventually it will be true. Like if you do anything enough times, eventually. If there's enough randomness in the thing, then eventually it'll do the thing that you want.
Eventually do the thing that you want?
You said enough monkeys and enough typewriters, eventually they'll write out the entire works of Shakespeare.
Yes. I forget what that's from.
I have no idea. I think
it's
I've only ever heard it quoted at me.
Cartoon. It's an old newspaper cartoon. Who knows? Whatever. I discovered Bones is on Disney Plus, so you know what I'm watching. I've only seen
Aaron
the TV
says
show
I will
5
pick
times.
it up next time I leave my house.
Okay. She's got a lot of stuff to do. And not a lot of time to do it in.
Jen is also feeling sleepy. Okay, so it's not just me. It's just a sleepy day. So there. Haha.
Every day we record cannot be a sleepy day.
Yes, it can. Every day is a sleepy day.
But I can get out of my house. And that is good. Ooh, what time did you want to join me for the pajama party tonight?
Sure. What platform and what time?
We do it here on YouTube again, I think. Time? I haven't a hot clue.
It'll be kind of random. This one's not scheduled.
It's not scheduled. Well, it's like it's either here or it's on like Facebook, in the Facebook group. But we've never done a live in the Facebook group, so I feel like that would require more time to let people know.
Fair.
Time-wise, I don't know. I suppose it depends on whether or not you have a nap this afternoon.
Yeah, really.
I think once you get up and get doing some stuff, you'll wake right up.
I suspect, yeah. Because so far the most physically active I've been is to walk downstairs to get tea. So going for a walk, I think, would be a good thing.
Hey, at least everything else was ready, even if you weren't this morning.
Everything else was good to go.
I want it to be the middle of September. I want my merch.
It's coming. It's coming, I swear.
I want my merch. The timing's excellent because my backpack, my kitten backpack, has a wear on it, because I wear it all the time, but it has started to pull, the stitches have started to pull out at the top where the strap connects to the backpack. So I currently don't have a leather needle, which I need because it's a leather strap in the leather section of the backpack. So I need to go get a leather needle so that I can fix it. So for the moment, I'm not using it because I don't want to damage it anymore.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so I gotta go. I got to get a leather needle. I've got to open a Michael's page before I forget that they have a sale going on. That's what I'm doing. Guys, I'm just working on the ribbing on a cuff. It's kind of boring because it's knit one, purl one. Well, okay, so no, because if you knit one through the back loop, it's a twisted rib. Yeah, Yeah, I'm doing a twisted rib.
I'm doing really
And they
boring
said only
knit
to
2
do it
purl
for
2.
like 15 rounds, but I'm gonna make the cuff longer because I hate short cuffs. I hate short cuffs. Oh, you know what else I need to find the yarn for? Because I must cast it on immediately. That bloody ghost sweater you posted.
Oh. It's a good ghost sweater.
I need that in my life. I need that ghost sweater. But I also need Sherry's sweater. The white one she's making. I forget what that one's called. I forget the name.
Everybody's making such pretty sweaters. I'm like, I want to work on all of the colorwork things right now.
It is the season for it.
Hey, Mike.
It's a lie.
It is a total lie. We have been on for about 2 hours, though. So
We have. We could wrap it up for now, because we'll be back later.
Manu is the... Manu? Manou? Manou is Sherry's sweater.
It's really pretty. I need one. Different color work, though. But white body. That needs to happen. I'm just not sure, when yet. Yeah, no, I need to go put in a couple hours on the winter on my mind shawl and sweep my floors and do some adulting and stuff.
I need a walk or a nap or both or neither. I don't know what I need.
Well, that's okay. We can see everybody later who wasn't able to get on now and everybody who's on now who wants to get on later.
Keeners.
And the shop is live. So we accomplished the things we were going to accomplish. We started our projects, which is more than we usually get done on these live cast-ons.
Yeah, I think usually we wind the yarn and that's about it. But
yeah,
we actually started, so we're good. We did well today.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Suzanne is asking if we know what time or any idea. Do we have a ballpark time-ish somewhere in this hour-ish range? I don't know.
We want to say 7:30? Say 7:30 tonight? That's 8:30 your time? Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that'll work. 8:30.
That'll work?
Yeah. I'm going to put that... No, I'm going to write that down. And then leave this open so that I remember. But just by the act of writing it down, I will remember. What is the date today? It's the 3rd. Uh, 8:30 my time. Let's write that in the correct time format.
Let's do that.
Okay. We'll do this again later. Yes, that's 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Manitoba time.
7:30 Manitoba time, people.
7:30 Manitoba time. Ish. We reserve the right for ish.
I feel like everything we do comes with the caveat ish.
I mean, some things are more ish than others.
Yeah.
This one's pretty ish.
This one's pretty ish. Honest, I'll probably still be in this dress because it's jersey cotton, so it feels like I'm wearing pajamas anyway.
I'm gonna take the podcast merch for a walk. I'm so excited.
All right. I have tucked my project in my DPN needle minder that I got. Hello, bees.
Bees.
So I will leave that tucked aside for now. Then I will do some cleaning and get some work done on my winter on my mind shop today. Because that's gotta happen.
Looks like everybody's off to Walmart and yarn shopping and all sorts of fun Friday activities.
Good.
I believe it's Friday. It's Friday. It's not Saturday.
It is totally
Not
Friday.
Saturday. It is Friday.
We're gonna game tomorrow.
Yes.
Install game. That's what I should do before I leave this computer. So it's got a
We
chance
need to figure
install.
out. Yeah. Let me know what game.
Let's do the one that we missed the sale on.
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, let's just do the base one because I don't have anything else. I just picked up the base game.
Okay. Base game Elder Scrolls. I can do that.
If I liked it or not, because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it or not.
All right, I will do that as soon as we're done here. So I guess we'll wrap this up.
Absolutely. Say bye to everybody for now. Because do a pajama party later tonight, and then that's just the live on Sunday for the podcast when we can find out the fate of the gray and pink cardigan.
I sense a story.
Big story, epic story, huge.
Oh no. Okay.
I can chat with the best of them.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Bye, everybody. We'll see some of you, most of you, all of you. I don't know. We'll see you later. Bye.